more complete.
It's that same feeling that like I had earlier today with watching some of the other teams. Like, yeah, you don't really think this team is going to win after game 1 performance. It's like, and now game 2 is going to begin. It's like, well, I'm going to go with these guys because I think they're executing better. That's a really creepy face, Kyle.
That's not much better.
No, Lim's okay. He's a little more playfully creepy. But Kyle was, Jesse, you're number 1.
These pictures are so good.
What direction is the wind blowing?
The butterfly?
But, no, we worked this one out, right? Because he's hot wings. Oh, we can go into the real time. Let's get ourselves off third-person camera. Hard to commentate on that one. As G looking to escape. Was a 3-man stunt from Afterlife. We're trying to create enough space, but it won't work. If this is complexity, just rolling forward, rolling with the punches, taking out a second. 2 cores already going down for Vega. Complexity. The only downside they have right now is they have come so early into the dire side that they may not be able to secure the route. I suppose you can secure a 3rd kill now, and everything escalates quickly for Vega. They'll end up losing.
Catch you with spam?
Actually, they won't even lose lose the rune, because they've gotten so many heroes down here looking for the kills. One apiece between Puck, Sven, and SK. Both runes will end up going to Slayer, who's the only one who wasn't involved in this.
It's actually very interesting how the new AA change played the role there, because they wouldn't have gotten the 2 kills if it wasn't for the slow of the AA 3rd spell. But yeah, like getting 3 kills like that right before the rune spawns is like a massive blow to your confidence for sure. Especially after losing in the first game like that.
Yeah. And we kind of touched on it very early on with Complexity in their early series today. They're very... Oh, hello, Curious Knight!
And there we go.
Yeah.
Well played.
Ah, the mango. It'll be spoiled rotten once it comes out.
Well, technically they already made more money than they lost. So Complexity is a bit behind the net worth now.
Oh, could you actually imagine that? You have a moldy mango because you leave it on your courier for too long. I know.
And you can't use it in recipes anymore? I mean, like in
yeah,
solos
like
and stuff?
the mango effectiveness just starts like to scale down over time.
So you get like minus HP regions?
No, you can't go that far. Or maybe you consume it after a certain amount of time, and like it'll give you life for a short period of time, and then it's like these like the zombie survival, like the DayZ style games. I've now consumed a moldy mango. I need to find antibiotics to heal because I'm taking slow damage over time.
Well, Dota doesn't have any antibiotics. So.
No, it doesn't. But you have purification. You have wells.
Oh no, 50% package loss.
But then we could also go to the next level and say you could refill your bottle in the river.
Yeah, I mean, if Dota was about logic, then Morphling would be unkillable in water, basically.
That is true. Oh, you can imagine at Morphling's ability, he can merge with the water and appear wherever else water is.
Or he just merges with the water, as you said, and becomes like a super wave and it crushes everything.
Okay, so Morphling's new ability is now going to be called Tsunami.
Whole map underwater.
the more momentum he builds up, the more he can invade land.
That sounds more like some RPG rather than Dota. Well, to be fair, Dota has a lot of RPG elements.
It does. It could have more.
It could always have more.
Coming to a custom game near you.
PC boom? Question mark?
Hopefully not. It's the new Calais at this event.
I don't know what PC boom means. I just like some kind of meme here.
No, PC boom, because you're on stream too. Right. So earlier today we had multiple PCs blow up, and
like literally blow up, or
LFY. Well, I don't know about literally blow up. They were on the other side. Like we're in the venue. They're at the hotel. Right. But they were like, the only way they could describe it was 1 PC boom, 2 PC boom.
Alright. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah. I also heard stuff about the hotel being on fire because it's like both serious. I have like pauses and stuff.
I did not hear that. But hey,
I don't know what's going on outside.
Just be happy when the sound effects coming through. Like, this is. It could always be worse.
Dude, I haven't left this building,
gaming paradise.
It could be, yeah. But yeah, I haven't left this building for like the last 12 hours, so I have no idea what's going on outside.
It's fine. We don't care about what goes outside. We only want to know about Dota, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we've gotten. We had the group that was 1-1 until like the second last series. And we had the group which was 2-0s until the second last series.
Yeah, you think it's going to be 1-1 now?
This
2-0.
game?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to say a team like Complexity who have got a lot of emotional momentum behind them.
Yeah.
Who then get 3 kills before the creep wave even spawns.
It kind of feels like a team like Call wouldn't let that momentum slip, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And like they're one of those teams too where you don't see a large amount of overconfidence when they get like they're very positive, but it then just enables people like Z-Freak to just make next level plays and the team just to synergize better. I don't see it as a negative when they get positive.
No, definitely not for them. Well, Nyx is in trouble. And
It's good control, but there's another 3-man stun. Jesse doesn't have his stun available. He's got stick charges. Won't bring him in range just yet. But nice space to be created by Afterlife.
There was. If he doesn't hit all 3, then he's actually just dead.
They're moving for the 2-minute rune. It's like, you're not allowed to have anything. Like, anything.
Well, they will get 1 out of 3. That's something.
Yeah. We're talking about Vega here.
Yeah. Obviously. Vega 1 rune.
Yeah. The Royal Day. SK is getting some decent CS early on, so is the puck. 12 for 1, 10 for 2. So, move. In what is now the standard laning phase. I don't even want to call this the safe lane anymore, because I don't think it really is appropriate.
It's not safe, man.
It's the bottom lane.
Yeah.
It's the bottom lane where the 3 position is.
Yeah. I mean, the safe lane is not safe anymore nowadays.
Oh god.
Oasis solo killing this. What? Did he just solo kill a Viper?
He did. Radiant Courier was also sniped in the middle of all of that. I don't know if he baited with the Courier. Where was that Courier kill?
Wait, so Radiant Courier died twice already, right?
It did.
That is like 350 gold for all of Vega. 2 tower kills basically. But oh no, it respawned. It respawned. That was the message.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't get killed. Yeah.
Respawn in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then instantly automatic flank. Courtesy of Ice Rock's accountant. Yep. Kyle and Chessie looking for Zach, who moves himself up into the trees. Now we have Zach and Zayak.
Is it like Zayak?
I don't know. Don't ask me for pronunciation. I'm the worst person to ask for that.
Yeah, I'm not the best either.
Aren't we a great pair? So they're going again on top by the looks of it, hoping for an opportunity. Storm Bolt. And the follow-up arm. This time, Kyle waits out just long enough. He doesn't get hit by the spike. Carapace alive to get in front and keep the slow. Better positioning from Complexity too. Making it so Chessie is the only one getting hit by that impale. Oh, a spike.
Up on cooldown and no chance given.
Rolling boulder into the trees.
At least they didn't have the puck.
Yeah, it is an upside.
But yeah, it's so like the new A third spell is actually so strong compared to the old one. You have like 3 mini slows basically, and if you time it right, you will just be perma slowed.
Does that actually allow you to then go for those solo kills because you got both the Chilling Touch plus the Vortex combination?
I don't know if it was solo kills, but
did I?
Ah, very close.
That Granite Golem had his fist in the air.
Yeah, he was like, I wanna, not punch.
Let me cleave. Let me cleave. Why don't I have an ability to cleave? Oh, wow.
Wait, he's trying to punch his deck, so?
It looks like it.
And why not?
Hey, at least it's a lot easier now. The Hill Troll Priest actually is their aura, right? Their heal is less. Now rolling ball forward, Kyle. You knew you had to be peek watched. No way to really get himself denied at this point. Way too much control from the Vega supports.
That was just greed. Like he wanted to get more creeps there. It was really unnecessary, but
hey, if it worked, we would have called him if it didn't. But it didn't, so we can shame him and then post that on Twitter. Homing missile creates a little bit of space, making it so SK has a little bit harder time, but that harder time is still going to work out for him. So Gyrocopter dying on this off lane.
Gyro and Sanking have the same CS actually. Wait, no. Gyro just got +4 CS somehow.
Yeah, he wasn't there. Dominated creep.
He just jumped up, right?
Yeah, I thought he did.
Alright, well.
We could both just be tripping. It has been a very long day.
Dude, stuff is happening, man.
Things are happening, people are moving, like heroes clicking.
Well, basically the Sank is just free farming as well. So I'm a bit scared for Vega because the two tempo control heroes
Slayer having the help, toppling Boulder forward, kicks away his cold embrace, Brandon moves, press the epicenter, there's your commitment quite heavily. Help is there from below up, but okay, it's not going to help him out. The cold feet traps him in, 1 turns to 2, and 2, well, it's not going to turn to 3. Moo's already burnt his 1 charges, doesn't have the sustain available, but Limp with the high movement speed, looks like he actually burnt his Dream Coil in previously. Support's nearby, but it's on the tile.
So the big problem Vega has here, the only tempo control, the Nyx is getting shut down completely, whereas the 2 tempo controllers of Call have a very, very good game. They're gonna have very early blink daggers, and they're gonna just be able to control the flow of the game very, very easily, because Vega can't really respond to it without their own blink dagger on the Nyx. And he's not even like level 5, he's level 4 still, I think. Same level as the support AA.
And Slayer doesn't even try to keep contesting that Ancient.
And they were kind of just like dual landing middle with the Nyx. What's the idea behind that?
I'm not certain.
Top is completely free, no one's there.
Or maybe they're still worried they're just going to end up feeding to that top lane. It's been a pretty easy gank every time they brought it next to a hero, but thanks to that aggressive observer, what they have next to the tier 1 tower, Vega do see complexity. Like bringing in the reinforcements, they bring in their own. Maybe it's a false sense of security. Make Jesse believe he's got this fight. Torrent's going to connect. There you call embrace. Limp coming in with the sun. And the Dream Coil with an interruption from Corner. Tries to create space. Doesn't really work. Not when Jesse turns on the God Straight. God even comes in for this fight. A quick Storm Ball. Jesse can't get a third swing in to find the kill. As Limp and Z-Freak on the retreat. It's a 1-for-1 trade. It's about to be 2. As Z-Freak can't really survive through so much corrosive action. Kyle, he's got stick charges. Torrent in 3, 2, well, slap him. Torrent, Slayer actually has to wait here because of the cold embrace, allowing Kyle to get the kill. They start their TP, there's no stuns available, so he'll get away with murder.
Yeah, and on top of that, Sank has been free farming bot lane, pressuring the tower quite a bit.
He's already got so much money. He's got Tranquil's earn and almost has the drums
so he's
completed.
Going for drums instead of blink dagger, right? I thought he would go for an earlier blink.
Dude, this is all our team fight. Like you just trigger the drum, so the rest of all of complexity can just run in at you.
Yeah, that's how it looks like. Is the puck gonna go for Veil still, or is he gonna go blink first?
Well, it's a little different, right? Because we're talking about a core puck.
Right, he's also gonna go Veil, yeah. So they're gonna opt not to go for blink at all early.
TP's coming in from the SK. Remember, no blink dagger on him just yet, but Dream Coil holding Viper in position. God, no other real choice, and Kyle really on the money this game for connecting with the Torrents. I mean, there's so much setup for him to work with though.
Yeah, Collis is completely out-moving Vega at like every turn right now. Vega has no chance at all on the map. They have no presence on the map either. I think Nyx is not even level 6 yet. He's still level 6 yet.
Well, he hasn't skilled Vendetta yet. No, he's just short.
Just short. Now he got level 6, yeah. Doesn't even have mana boost. He still needs 200 gold for that. So
that's why he wants the space on bottom lane.
Okay, let me farm.
Limp. He'll only add a little bit of pressure to him.
Yeah, the puck is actually, I mean, he's still having a good game, but he's
not on top of things.
You see the money from last game? Z-Freak and him are actually equally farmed.
Rolling Boulder coming in. Silence is able to connect, punt into the trees. We have a couple of 1 charges now up his sleeve, a quick phase shift, and he will go down. Stun connects wonderfully. And then a very smart TP out to safety.
They won't be able to pressure this tower. They're full health, and the heroes... Actually, they rotated all 5 heroes bottom, so they might be able to get the tower.
Yeah, with the creep skip too, this will make life a little bit easier. But the trade-off is coming on their own tier 1 tower on top. Who's aiming the pressure? Wyvern's going to come try and contest this.
They're gonna lose top and middle pressure as well.
It always feels weird when you... Okay, yeah. It's like, why is the stout shield not in the backpack compared to the drums?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You don't want to have...
Yeah. He switched it up. I think this is because the courier transported it. Middle lane, Afterlife going to go for a quick fight. Torrent's going to miss, so does the rolling Boulder. Kyle, X marks the spot, trying to keep Afterlife away from him. Here comes Chessie, looking for that double stun. Not going to happen, thanks to the extra silence. And Kyle Okay, well, he doesn't want to deny himself to Roshan. Now he can get away with his life.
When you got bashed and then they just get killed by Roche.
Yeah, he would be pissed. Such high movement speed. This is the drums effect we're talking about, but he misses the fire strike. Trying to go in deep. Z-Freak just wants straight back out again. No point up in Sandstorm, so no way to really hide. And the homing missile.
Yeah,
they got it. It's still an advantage going the way of complexity. Like, the tower is dead. A little bit of money comes in. Yeah, it's not a huge amount of money, but it's keeping the lead of 2,000 the way of complexity.
So Puck still doesn't have his Veil. He's actually getting very poor this game. Like Z-Freak on a position 4, Puck had more money the last game than him. Now. And they still don't have a blink on their 2 heroes.
Oh, nice. Starting with the stun. Oh, the base hit. Here's Exhausted with the coil. The fire strike holds him there for the ship to connect. Spy Camera to make life a little bit harder, but it's still going to be the Earth Spirit plus the Nyx Assassin mopped up by Limb. And the pressure will be added down the mid lane. And this always seems to happen where Vega's like, oh man, these guys seem like they're fighting toe to toe, and then one fight happens, which is just really one-sided, and everything escalates very quickly.
I mean, they were expecting to outman them here, like outnumber them, but then suddenly all 5 over there. Like, they were already waiting in the box, they were kind of baiting the puck, and then it just turned it around completely. And now Sven's gonna farm the double stack Ancients, which is not too much, but you know, you always wanna get your ult usage.
It's good progression.
Oh,
and he's got another stack available too.
That's it. Although it has the Prowlers, they're like so hard to farm as mini heroes.
Yeah. Fire strike forward from Moon. Spy Cameras is up, and they'll actually use the Caustic Finale to get that to trigger and get the stun over on Moo. He's got Fire Strike in 2 seconds time.
No
and
damage.
Do they really not have the damage and control to do that?
Yep, because they have Earn.
Dream Coil had to keep him there for a little bit longer, so the Ice Blast would connect.
Yeah, slight mistiming on the Torrent, but teammates were there to bail him out. All good.
Quick Vortex. Kyle's going to have to go for a blind Torrent if he wants this to work, but
they won't be able to catch him. Yeah.
Moo's just sitting underneath that Observer Ward, so they can have a round 2. He can come in. If Moo commits heavily, he will burn that epicenter.
But they're not going for Blink on either Sanking or Puck is gonna make the game a bit slower for them.
No, that's a fail.
Yeah, if you cancel that often, you usually don't hit.
Hey, it's really hard.
Yeah, it is not easy for sure.
You remember the days from Warcraft 3 Dota, right? Like when it got changed.
Yeah.
And then Nyx went to be like #1 pick to absolute dog. Like no one will grab.
Did you see the quick buy of the Nyx? He had an Adderlance on a quick buy.
Really?
Oh no, he went back to his Blink Dagger. Alright. I was a bit worried there for a second. So Sven just... Actually, Sven has the first Blink out of Puck, Sanking, and I would never expected him to be the first one with a Blink.
Going that Blink? Like,
yeah, he's going Travels.
Do you like that over getting things like, well, any other rounds, like Echo or Boo? No. Doesn't hit the target.
Usually you want to go Mask of Madness into the Blink Dagger, so you have solo kill presence, which he did as well.
Yeah.
And then you want to go either into Strange Joshua or BKB. This game BKB is very important because they got so much lockdown, so he definitely wants to go for that next. And then 700 for Blink Dagger on a Sanking, and Puck is trying to get Wood of Travel first before the Blink actually. He's very, very greedy.
I think it's fun up on top. It's Moon was setting up to initiate.
Yeah, he went on the Winter, but they were waiting for him already. It was just a bait.
Meanwhile, goodbye Gyrocopter. Yep. Just trying to farm up some Ancients, and
the Blink in action
takes
right
his
there.
life. But support is in the neighborhood. Afterlife, moving in. He doesn't know what vision they've got, however, almost in range of that sentry, but not quite.
Star Sense was tingling. He knew something was up.
Say Star Sense.
Yeah, but you see, the Nyx actually is so poor. He has like 700 gold, 1.5k off Blink Dagger.
Well, Wyvern. He will be. Arctic Burn. It's so easy just to fly over those trees.
Yeah, Sven ult wasn't cooldown, otherwise he would have been dead. It was not on cooldown, he didn't commit it?
No.
Alright.
He did not commit it.
Maybe just
Maybe they're hoping to like. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe they want to use it for them.
Yeah.
Go, Jesse.
A kill on a Wyvern or a huge stack from the Dire side that you can steal from the Gyrocopter. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I think I'll take option B.
Was it a quad? Or there was a quad, right?
It was a quad.
Yeah. All right. The Viper's is pretty farmed, but the Gyro is not.
Yeah. The Gyro needed that stack.
Yeah, he definitely needed that. Yeah. He needed to secure that.
Can't really actually flag how important it was to get that stack.
I mean,
but
they don't ignore it.
Like they're watching the other stacks now. So you can't stack on the southern side of your jungle because the observable is going to watch that, and then you just bring this event over to take it.
I mean, Vega doesn't even know it that they took the stack. They're gonna be in for a bad surprise when they see it.
Yeah. Well, they got no vision around it.
So Sanking got Blink, and as we said, Puck went for the bit of travel, the more greedy build. So they should be smoking up with the Sanking right now and set up a gank somewhere. Looks like he wants to solo kill the Wyvern top lane actually.
Well, Vega's all coming down bottom lane to try and kill off Limp.
Yeah.
Still hiding in the trees, doesn't have Veil available.
Yeah. It's gonna be quite easy to kill him actually because he doesn't have the Blink dagger available to him. As soon as he uses his ult, he's pretty much dead.
Here's the rolling boulder forward, they're able to get that silence, and well, how long can they hold him there? Here's there gonna be, well, there's your phase shift, Ice Blast on the way in, they can Dream Call connect, Nyx Assassin will be the trade-off, and Drew once more, the Dream Call snapped! Oh, player got hit by a bat. Even more problematic is the slow with the focus damage. Z-Freak is free to the fight. The triple kill for him. The cold beat, the whole gone in position as Kyle dragged him back to the X-Master spot and Moon looking for the icing on the cake, prepping up the Corsk on the first creep before doing the Burrow Strike. So he had maximum damage to bring down God. And Vega, they thought they were getting the big one. They thought they were shutting down the punch, but no rebuttal. But all of a sudden, Complexity doing serious lifting.
And during all of that, Svenator's been free farming top, getting the tier 1 tower. Was it down already, the tier 1 tower? I think he just took
Uncertain.
it. Right?
I think he, Dire Structure fortified. No, tower was taken. It was already gone.
I thought it was the tier 2 tower he was present.
Yeah. So we can watch the start again. So great initiation in from Vega. But they didn't get the follow-up damage in time.
Yeah, they didn't get the chain stun on him or the silence. So he was able to get the coil, the silence off, as well as the veil, and
the Slayer was waiting to the maximum time and then...
Yeah, it was like a millisecond.
Yeah. Another snap, another Dream Calls. We come back in live. Not a lot of time to watch replays when you got these two teams playing. All four. This time there won't be a snap, but the Ice Blast connects an Afterlife. They don't have vision on him, however, but bottom lane, they got the perfect vision over on the Gyro. Ship, Torrent, and Epicenter. The damage is quick, the rotations are forced. And Complexity, hit and run tactics make it so Vega don't even have a chance to attack one hero in revenge.
I'm gonna go roulette.
More money. Chessie is now rising in the net worth ranks of 9.2k.
Well, even though he found a lot of ancient stacks, the Viper's actually neck and neck with him.
Yeah.
The Viper's very
Where is he getting all the money from?
I really don't know.
Well, now he's moving over to Kyle. This would be one way to get some money.
Yeah, I guess that's how he gets the money.
Kill? Like, that's the best way to farm. It's loot on legs. Right. Meanwhile, Lim's attacking a tier 3 tower. 19 minutes in. And no one from Vega is responding.
Yeah, he doesn't even have Blink Dagger. It's quite, like, his map awareness is really good.
Yep.
Because you don't just do that without Blink Dagger usually.
But this is the reason why Lim's doing what he's doing, right? Like he gets the boots of travel first so he can do the split push to allow Complexity to take these fights without worrying about a trade or making Vega be the ones to worry about that trade.
Yeah, I mean, travels are definitely very good. If you have two Blink Daggers in your team already, you can definitely afford to do it.
He's getting a lot of money, so he'll get his Blink Dagger anyway. 1,800 gold now for Lim. They'll give him the bottom lane to catch up with the last bit of it.
Nyx is still struggling to get his Blink Dagger. I think he still needs like another 700 gold.
Rolling boulder, here we go again.
Not this Lim.
Yeah, he's already orbing himself away with the stun. Timing was wrong. He won't have the bonus damage with the Rip, but here comes through. The double Burrow Strike. Torrent well off the mark, but it won't matter when the Soul Bolt connects. Curse is out. At least holding Chessie in position for a short period of time. Lim ticking down to that Urn Charge. He'll hide inside a phase shift, and they hold God in position. It's actually God being held in position by his own Winter Wyvern, who's trying to escape, but it won't work. Into the trees and far away. Keep flying. The Urn. It's not even the Urn, it's the Super Urn. Nitro on that Bird Vessel. Yeah. It's Nitro, bro. It's too fast, too onerous.
And his Spirit Vessel is very, very strong against Winter Wyvern because the Embrace actually doesn't heal a lot anymore. How much is the reduction? 70%, right? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's 70.
I do not have an answer for you.
Yeah, 70.
There, there's one number I can get right for you, and that's 11,000. The advantage complexity currently has.
Well, it's not exactly 11,000, but
it's close enough.
It's rounded up.
Yeah.
Or down.
No, it's up. Oh,
wait, you just
there
solo
goes
killed him, right?
Afterlife.
Yeah, with an A blast.
Mm-hmm. And more charges, and well, across the map.
They just kill him
Talking
everywhere.
about the rotations being fantastic. Vega's looking for some revenge. It does fly through this venue. It'll be a huge kill if they can claim it, but again, a triple fire strike. Space is created. Chessie will go down. Ended by God, so God can get some money as well as some decent experience, but he'll lose his life for it. Vega lose the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, actually killed the Kunkka with a passive. He died to like the, what's it called, corrosive skin?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. There's one way to kill people. But yeah, this Sven is getting...
Boy, they have the Ags on the AA now.
Yeah. And the Sanking is getting really big too. And Sven is just too much physical damage to handle for them right now. Both the Gyro and Viper cannot take the Sven at all.
Is he actually ice blasting inside the fountain the whole of it? Alright, let's watch this fight once more. So, Wyvern. Easily picked off, but it started to look good till that. Moon just created so much space.
On its way further down.
They were close on even getting the kill on the Sven. When those Thunder Heights came out of the Ancients, I thought for a moment that like Vega would go on full tilt and just like if they can't even get that kill on the Sven,
yeah,
and he gets denied by neutral,
they would not be very happy for sure. Man.
Wyvern deboarding so close to his own base, thought he was safe, but no.
You just keep getting picked off alone. When you're that far behind, you really don't have the luxury of going out alone anymore. You actually need to stick as 4 minimum and be able to counter gank these kills because we're only 2 people and it's the only chance you will get to kill them actually. Because 5v5 you cannot fight them anymore.
Chessie's having a crack. Roshan, meanwhile, up preparing for a fight. They want to go into the overhead for this one as the Ice Blast connects. They did not need a lot of damage to make that work, but killing a Gyrocopter while Sven is doing Roshan solo has taken some time. This just shows just how much power complexity you've got. You can kill off the #1 position of Vega quite easily with only half of your team.
Yeah, but why are they actually splitting up so much?
They're going again.
Yeah, they need to be 5. They need to be 4 or 5. They cannot take these engagements anymore.
Fire strike removed, able to connect. Here comes your ship time, keeping Afterlife out of the fight. The Sandstorm range damage combining with the Caustic Finale the Mood already put onto him. Finds the kill, moves, turns around for the Fire strike. Not a heavy amount of Caustic attack, but the Torrent creates more space with the Ice Blast. Afterlife is Magnum Center upgrade. Even just takes the initial 4 blast damage, he'll still tick out, shattering himself. Slayer falls, and they move forward. Aegis Immortal in the hands of Chessie. The tier 2 tower will fall here, and they look for another one. Move. It's a huge range in that Burrow Strike with the Blink Dagger to enable it. They keep the pressure up.
It wasn't looking good before for Vega, but they're just falling apart now. They're just getting picked off 1 by 1. What did he buy?
It's the Kaya on AA.
Oh, Kaya AA. Alright. Interesting. Haven't seen that before.
Hey, what were the heroes? The panel was talking about it earlier today. Like the best heroes that Kaya is on.
There's Tinker, Storm, Zeus.
Yeah,
apparently AA.
Yeah, apparently AA now.
But yeah, like if Vega wants to have any chance at a comeback, they need to stick as 4 and get, because Call is actually splitting up quite a lot too. They're always getting picked up with like 1 or 2 heroes.
Yeah.
If they can just camp them with 3 heroes, just like that.
Yeah, it's again another expensive try balance for the vision game, but there's no cover for this. It's like the casualty that Vega is accepting, but while they do that, the fight continues. Stormfall with the Godframe Slayer takes the stun, force-starving himself out of the Dream called Chessie. He gets out of mana but turns on the BKB. Has the Aegis Immortal, donk. But with the BKB immunity, he is okay.
Did you see this man? He's like, just turns on BKB and all and just like hits the catapult casually. Add injury too.
Currently, that catapult is as powerful as the supports of Vega.
It really is. But yeah, the Winter died 3 times in a row already, D-warding alone. He needs to tell his team, come with me right now. Oh, I won't be able to D-ward there.
Yeah.
Well, even better.
But how do you do that? Like, if you come out with your team, either you fight or that's it. And they're going to do that this time around. They're coming out with the numbers. Vega is 5, but that Ice Blast with the slow, it's going to connect so heavily. And the Burrow Strike forward from Moon. They've got the chill effect plus the extra hit. Puck instantly TPs down to bottom lane to add more pressure. The SK is cursed just to keep some distance, but Moo, this man is 10-2-7. The KDA is wonderful. Limp TPs that bottom lane. He's already up on the top. Kyle is calling well played. They are all over Vega. They're about to actually bring down the sole surviving member of Vega Squadron. And this is a shattering series for Vega. Complexity, their combos have worked beautifully. The 4th position puck has been wonderful. And this game has just been a great laning phase for everyone.
I don't know. We spoke about it earlier. Colors is outplaying them on every turn. They have no chance at all anywhere in the map.
They're trying to shatter him. Can't reach him. So if you hit him with the orb as well as the rift, I think Half-Life actually dies.
Yeah. One Spirit Vessel on him would have been that.
He's still ticking. Now he can come back out again.
Look at Moo just taunting them, just like, standing in front of the fountain.
Well, he's like, come at me. He's a huge killer if they can save it, but that's such a tall order.
Yeah.
You've lost your mid melee ranks, you've lost your tier 3 tower on bottom. And Moo's just waiting to fight. Defensive sentry wards are out.
At this point, the gold advantage exceeded 1,000 per minute.
Sentry, Forest Strike, wait for that nice one. Once again, it's down the mid, popping like a top. They're gonna bubble hold it there. The ship doesn't work. Kick directly, then it'll fly up north. Well, Wyvern is gone. Please put the white flag upon the door. GG, well played. Complexity taking maximum points from this series, and Vega in the very bottom of that group. It is the bottom team in the group which does not proceed to the main event. And right now, Vega is staring down that barrel.
Yeah. I mean,